So I really wanted to work on this house project with Jackie last year and now with Caitlin this year because I thought it would be really awesome to hear some of the stories of faith experiences on this campus that I feel like a lot of people might not be so comfortable sharing if it wasn't anonymous. So this seemed like a cool way for those stories to be heard and those different perspectives that we wouldn't necessarily hear. Gives people a space to do that, which is exciting, I think.
I agree so much. I feel like this project is about giving a platform to those stories that are so intimately a part of a person's life, and then maybe in your day-to-day life don't come up in the way that being asked to anonymously submit your own personal faith story in the way that does. So I really was excited by this project, and I think that sharing them in this way is really attainable for people. Anyone can watch a video, and if that challenges you to think about someone else's perspective or talk about it or say, I totally relate to that, then I think we've done what we want to do. So
I agree.
Yay. Okay. I grew up in the typical American, loosely Christian household. It never occurred to me that religion could be anything other than Christianity until I went to high school. Our family went to church occasionally, on Easter and Christmas usually. For a while we were going every Sunday, but I wasn't motivated to attend because I truly believed or wanted to understand. I went because I wanted to be a good kid and didn't want to end up in hell when the afterlife rolled around.
When I was maybe in 6th or 7th grade, I attended a Christian event with my friend. It was fun, filled with nice people, activities, and prizes. I won a blanket that I still use. I also received a pin in the shape of tiny baby's feet. According to the back of the cardboard holder, it was the size of a baby's feet in the womb after a certain number of weeks of life. I was fascinated by the fact, placed the pin on my shirt when I got home, and excitedly told my dad about it. He freaked out, shouting about abortion and asking me what they had told me there. I didn't know what an abortion was. It alarmed me. I took off the pin and didn't bring it up again.
I was accepted into an advanced program in high school that spent a fair amount of time focusing on religions besides Christianity. The idea was enthralling and put religion into perspective for me as I thought about it more. I had always held God as something that was inescapable. He existed and he determined all. End of story. But understanding that there were people, and not just a few people, but millions and millions of people, who grew up feeling the exact same way about a completely different set of ideas, and maybe understanding just as little about us as we did about them, comforted me. There were probably other people who were frightened by the final answer nature of religion as much as I was.
My ideas over time have developed quite a bit. I realize now that religion is how people answer questions that are in essence unanswerable. Various religions are different answers, as are various spiritualities and philosophies, and I've accepted that I will probably never be able to answer the questions that they answer. I'm a zoology major here. I believe things when you give me proof, and I have yet to have proof of the truth in the words of any religion. My roommate is deeply Christian, and I envy her a little for having such a source of comfort and answers. I'll probably never have that, which scares me, because what if we become what we believe the most when we die? I'll become confusion, a general acceptance of everything and of nothing. It's a constant quandary. How could there be something there? And yet, how could there be just nothing?